Hi Korn and hi Neo. And sorry for yesterday. In general, we had issue in the whole area with the internet. Someone damaged the cables, and today, just right now, I have the internet connection back. And hi Clarks, I go for the toilet paper because it looks that I don't. So, Clary, uh, when you go to my channel, you can just see what I'm doing in anime, and it's not the pure style of the anime. Simply, at the moment, if I make the anime, I make it in my style. So, my plan is to make something in the manga style, but probably I will have to just little change my aspirations, and probably I will create something that will be semi manga style, so in more realistic way. So, Clary, we can say that I'm learning the manga and anime. Oh, 1 second, and my cat wants to go outside. Mm. And how is going, Korn? Everything okay with you? Oh my god, hi cat. How are you? I hope that you are doing fine. Yesterday in whole village just crashed the internet and I didn't have any connection till yeah, till today, and we can say that like half hour ago they restored the service. But I was calling to my mother also, and she said that they also don't have the internet, and she belongs to another provider. So it was yeah, probably something was damaged physically. That's cool, Korn. Oh, then it's I believe I would like to see this when you speak the Chinese language. To be honest, I don't understand anything from the Chinese, but uh, it's the language that I like to hear. So for me, the Chinese belongs to the languages that sounds good. But, but have you spoken Chinese on your account that belongs to the English streams, or on this another one, the second one? Um, oh yeah. Oh my god. I would like to just make it as fast as possible, but it's totally not possible. I'm not sure, but probably tomorrow I will work with the another watercolor, or maybe even my batteries are enough charged to make something in ink. Because playing only with one artwork is pretty boring at the end. And to be honest, I have started like 3 or 4 watercolors, but in some way I stuck with this one. Yeah, Korn, that's true. The Chinese especially is hard because the tone, I mean the way you are pronounce the same letters can mean way different things, and writing is the another universum. Just you need to remember like 3 or 4 thousand signs just to be able to communicate. And if you want to be like a well-educated person in Chinese, probably you have to know around 10,000 signs. So it's unbelievable for me. I mean, also my colleague was explaining me how it's done in Chinese. For example, the computer is the science of the brain and the electricity combined into the one. But still, I believe it's totally mind crushing when you have to learn this, especially when you are the European, or you are someone from the country that doesn't got this kind of alphabet. Yeah. So then that's, to be honest, I'm happy about that, and it's very nice that people from the Chinese, I mean the Chinese speakers are visiting you. However, yeah, in the final conclusion, if we speak about the future of the channel, then you will have to decide in which direction you want to go. Yeah, because for the English speaking audience, it can be confusing. For example, when I visit the Hindu streams, and when the language is switched every 3-4 seconds, always I feel slightly confused, and it doesn't work extremely well. So for example, let's say someone from Poland will come here, and if someone will just start speaking Polish language, I would ask directly to switch to the English, even if the Polish language would be just my mother tongue and mother language, and it would be extremely comfortable for me to speak Polish. I would not like this. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Korn. By the way, because right now, you remind me. Imagine or not, but in the last short, in last short, I picked the music because of your nickname, yeah, and I wonder that even you know, because probably totally you don't know, that there is a band, the metal band that is called Korn, and Korn, written by K, like you. Korn was when I was young. I mean, when I was something like 16 years old, maybe younger, was very popular, and Offspring, those times also were popular, and so on and so on. Yeah. So the the music from the last short is from the band that is called Korn, and those times I was listening mostly Metallica, Korn, Nirvana, oh, the Cranberries. I don't know, probably you don't know. The Cranberries also, they had the very great song called Zombie, and it was a very famous song. But nowadays, I believe no one knows about that. And one of the first albums that I have bought from Korn, it was the Follow the Leader. And Follow the Leader got for me the great graphic design. But anyway, yeah, your nickname remind me about this music. Because in general in the life it's something like that we start to forget about the things that we have done years ago. Oh, that is great. Nashat, you mean zombie? Is that Ilya? You are a zombie or something like that? Yeah, by the Cranberries. That Nashat, yeah, that's watercolor. Uh, that's extremely good, and I'm extremely happy that some of the songs from the 90s and early 21st century are still in the culture. Unfortunate, unfortunately, music is going in very weird direction. I mean, there is something like constant drop of the quality about the music. And I will give you a very simple example. I was searching for the guitar tutorials, and I planned to play a little bit and learn something new on the guitar. And suddenly I discovered that the whole internet is excited about some French group. I mean, not group, but two guys that are playing on the guitars, and everyone is just cheering them up, and they say that this is the revolution in the music and so on and so on. And unfortunately, if viewers knew about the music from the 70s and 80s, they would know that there is such a band like King Crimson. And the King Crimson, it was the masterpiece of the alternative music. And there are like the songs, like for example Elephant Talk, made by the King Crimson, that is extremely similar to this group. And I will tell you 1 second. I will, because already I don't remember how they were called, but I will find them, because with enough French guitar group, they just pretend to be alien. Okay, Engine Poirot. Engine Poirot. This is those guys that are very famous at the moment. And the upsetting point is that no one would pay attention at them if they knew what have done King Crimson. And what I can say, this is the kind of evolution of the music nowadays. Yeah, Nashat. Guns N' Roses, but there is so many if you look at the music that was made in 20th century, and also there is a very funny point. Ah, we are fascinated about some kind of the music from the 20th century, but I will tell you later. And when you look at the Led Zeppelin music, at even Guns N' Roses, King Crimson, and those bands that were creating in 70s, 80s, the passion that went in through the musicians was true, and they created things that they believed are the true art. And for example, the techniques and for example, music from the Queen. I don't listen the Queen, but I really appreciate what they have done about the arrangements, about the background, about the whole structure of the music, and this is something unique. And the same, like for example, the Quincy Jones, who was creating music for Michael Jackson, but also he created his own pieces. And for example, Quincy Jones created the spacewalk or moonwalk, spacewalk. I don't remember, but this is one of the greatest piece of the music I have ever heard. Nowadays, almost no one just show it to the public. And the great music was always done, and nowadays also is done, but the mass media is not showing it anymore, and you have to go deep in the background of the music to look for the something that is very good. Yeah, Moonwalk was just now, it was mispronunciation. I need to check this because uh, Quincy Jones, not many people know that, but Quincy Jones is one of the greatest music producers, and he is standing behind the huge stars of the music. And he was creating music, for example, for the Michael Jackson, and he was the icon that was behind the scenes, and he decided who will be successful in the United States. We can say that because, for example, one of the artists that I really appreciate, and also you can take a look on him. This is Sixto Rodriguez. Sixto Rodriguez was not promoted by Quincy Jones, and the whole life he was unknown. And at the end of the 20th century, the few people just made a documentary movie about the Sixto Rodriguez, and he became a star. So yeah. But anyway, Sixto Rodriguez was a worker in I don't remember, but it was some industry, just a simple worker the whole life, and lately he became a international star. But it was because of the documentary, and the title of the documentary is called "Searching for the Sugarman." Uh, Anyone who like to watch the unbelievable stories, I recommend this because the story of this guy is outstanding. Uh, yeah, I walking space probably. Walking in space. I don't know. Maybe I can even put you the little bit of it, and we will see that I will be restricted by...
Świeża bazylia i parmigiano reggiano dla wyjątkowej kremowości.
Sorry, the
Pesto
art is
Barilla.
just... we will see if if we are lucky, the YouTube will not block me. Oh, so far, it's so good. I don't have any kind of information that I'm breaking uh, the rules of the internet. But also, it's right now for me. Right now is for me something that I not monetize, so I will take the risk. Okay, I will not make it longer because I don't want to be blocked. However, this is extremely good arrangement if you listen it alone at the evening and you really try to hear all instruments and how it's evolving, because development of this structure, this is the 8 minute piece of music, is really amazing. And yeah, so I don't know anything about alternative softcore, to be honest. I got some musicians that I like who are creating nowadays, but yeah, I would have to search what is the alternative softcore. Yeah, but in general, the music. Yeah, lately I was thinking about what kind of the music I will put to the my shorts, and because, for example, my shorts are stuck between 500 and 1,500 views, and already I have done in total more than 100 videos and so on. So I lost any kind of hope that any of my short will get the wider public. So I decided that I will put the music that I consider to be good. And no, sorry. The Korn music was played into the Nanami short, but the last Hikaru music, it was the theme from the Twin Peaks movie, and this opening is also very iconic. Yeah. But next I will place the Paloma. So I decide to just place the music that I consider to be extremely good. For example, also I would like to put Papagino from the Magic Flute Mozart, yeah, and it's very funny part of the opera when Papagino is meeting Papagina, because Papagino is looking for the love, and once he's traveling with the prince and blah blah blah, yeah, and he meets Papagina, and they start to sing very very humoristic part of the Magic Flute. So yeah, and there is extremely famous part of the Magic Flute when the mother is saying that her daughter should be dead, and yeah, I will not sing this, but also maybe I would like to place this part of the aria. So maybe for the viewers it will be pretty heavy to go through the music, but already I don't pay attention too much on this. Nashad, yes, but I know that if you look extremely deep into the, the basements of the music, there are still the musicians that are full of passion, and they are musicians that try to create something that is great, but to discover them is so heavy that just you don't have time. You don't have enough time to discover good music. And the point about the music that was created 40 years ago is that the mass media were promoting this. Nowadays, I get this feeling that is huge industry that wants to make the money as fast as is possible, and they realize that just by the advertising and by pushing the pieces through the social media, you can control the opinion of the public. Just you are able to persuade, or you are able to influence the audience so much that even if they would not consider something to be good, they start to treat this like it's good. The same as with the movies. You got those experts that are saying that some kind of the movies are great and so on, but to be honest, they are not great anymore. And the best example is, for example, the best example is the Bond series of the movie. The Bond, the climate of the Bond was created mainly because there was a respect between the criminal group and the Bond, and they behaved with the huge respect, and they behaved each other with this kind of high culture. And because those mm, because of those relationships between Bond and the criminals, the Bond had the very unique atmosphere. However, lately, I don't know how long does it work like that, but lately you can watch only the blowing cars and machine guns running around in the Bond movies, and the whole structure that was so successful about this movie is just forgotten. But the media are presenting Bond in such a light that people still are considering those movies like they were very good. So they are very good. Ah, sorry, I heard. Uh, hi. Oh, sorry, I will not pronounce you, but G Hoi. Uh, so Nashet, I have never heard about Mother. But sorry guys, I haven't seen the chat because it was frozen. I don't know why. I had to refresh. So most of the time I was speaking to myself because simply I thought that you are not writing. Sorry for that. But in the final conclusion, yeah, we can cry and we can say whatever we want, but we are free people, and if we really want to belong to the just environment that is part of the selling machine of the industry and corporations that are leading in a scene, we can be a part of it. But also we can pick another way and look for something that is not in the mainstreams of media. And that is the huge privilege. And in general, I believe that we live in the greatest times of the whole human being history, because right now all of us, we got the opportunity to participate in every kind of the art that we want. And even in the 20th century it was totally not possible, and you had to be or someone who achieved a lot of in the life, or your background is from the very good family to attend to the theaters, operas, and so on, or you had a radio where the sound was extremely awful, and the music was chosen by someone else. And in 19th century you could forget about any kind of the culture if you were not well situated person. So the electricity, the opportunities to live in a peaceful environment, and the and no restrictions in general. That's what creates the life that was never experienced before, and very often we just forget about this. Oh my god, Korn, you are still in this event? How many mermaids have you done? Oh. So I believe Kat created like 7 or 8, and she was really involved into the event. The whole idea is pretty nice, but simply you have to like the mermaids to participate and attend. If you don't like it, then it would be something like the punishment. But Kat mentioned that there in October there is something like the Ink event, and probably I will join this. I love Ink, and I will be not even I will be not limited by the only anime art. So I don't know even what will happen, but it sounds fun. Maybe I will take a look at the Japanese original ink art, because if I well remember, there are extremely well done artworks where the tones of the ink are very well balanced, and it's about the soft touches of the ink going together with very hard contrast dark pushes strokes of the brush, and that can be extremely interesting to achieve on the paper, because this is sort of the art that reminds me about the abstract artworks, where you have to just create the harmony on the canva, and most of the time it's not how you call it. No, it's okay. Let's say it's not accident what kind of the colors you put while you are doing abstract artwork. Most of the time, I believe. I mean, it's how I have done the abstract artworks. Everything was prepared before you started artwork. Oh, that is very good idea. Actually, here. Yeah. Hello, hello, Thunder. Yeah, something like, let's say, 1 hour ago, around 1 hour ago, they restored the internet, so I'm here. But someone damaged the cables, and there was no internet in the whole area. And my mother, who got a different provider, also she was missing the internet yesterday. And of course, we didn't have the TV and everything else. So the whole service was shut down because of yeah, some kind of the damage. Yeah, but at the moment, for over 1 hour, everything is working smoothly. So I hope that nothing will happen. And Thunder, how are you? Did you did you fix the camera, or you got some alternative way to go online, or it's difficult at the moment? Oh, okay. I will tell you something very interesting, yeah? Uh, my phone, I even don't know how old it is, yeah? It's, it was cheapest smartphone that I had in the shop, and simply I bought the cheapest smartphone, and I got it, I don't know how many years at the moment. And what is my, yeah, what is my reflection? I never regret anything about this phone because I'm not using it. So I avoid avoid the smartphones, and I don't use them sometimes. And it's not that I'm against this, yeah, But in a daily life, I just simply don't need smartphone. And for example, if you travel and you have to check how to get to the city center, or you are looking for a restaurant or anything like that, yeah, of course, this is the great tool just to get informations. But in daily life, I'm not sure. It's just the tool that is not the best one. But as well, I can be mistaken, yeah. Okay, and I believe here. Okay, this one I will have to push a little bit, but it will be possible. Oh. So that sucks. And what your parents are saying about that? Will they will they give you their smartphones just to make the shorts or not? Because this is the solution. That, for example, you will ask your mom or dad that you can borrow the phone of them for a live session. Mhm. Yeah, you know, I'm old-fashioned, Thunder, yeah? And in your case, is something that is a little bit different because you are very determined in what are you doing. But in general, I'm very opposite about giving children the smartphones, you know? Because most of the children will use the smartphone in a very bad way. And the biggest fear for me is that the child will be addicted from a phone, and then will turn out that it's totally not possible for them to just live without a phone. And those, for example, situations are happening in the Europe. That, for example, when you take away the phone from someone, it leads simply to the huge drama, and leads to the huge disaster that totally should never happen. And when I look in the train and or in the city or something like that, that people are just all the time sitting inside of the phones. It's very, it's very sad view. So uh, so just it's very essential to learn how to live without a phone, especially when you are young, because it will help you to reach the balance when you are adult, and then you will not be a slave of this tool. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that is extremely good that, for example, you are using the phone only to work, but there is so many examples of addiction from the smartphone, especially by young people, that is outstanding. And of course, then when you are adult, unfortunately, you keep those habits, and it's very sad. And of course, it's not any kind of the crime or anything like that if you are using the phone too much, because you are not harming anyone, but you are harming yourself because you are losing the alternatives of the time that you possess. Uh, yeah, I believe slowly I can go upper, and then I will just figure out uh, Thunder, thank you. Yeah, it's the best unfinished artwork. That is very good comment. But that would be funny. That would be funny if, for example, it's the best unfinished artwork, and when I finish this, is the most disgusting artwork I have ever seen. That would be even better compilation. But it will be hard to achieve probably, because the aesthetics so far are too good just to make it bad. But that would be very interesting. That would be very interesting. Thank you, Jack. That would be very interesting final plot twist. Okay, and now I will try to put everything together, and we will see. And I believe, because right now I will make the paper extremely wet. I believe that after this I will take 3 or 4 minutes break, and I will take another watercolor, because here it will be not possible to work. But actually I have to make it right now, because the part of the neck is the harmony with the background, yeah? So I have to right now to get smooth way to the background from the neck. And yeah, we will see in a moment that it will work or not. We'll go from here. I will give you the the view just wider, because actually, yeah, or maybe yeah. Oh my God, Thunder! Don't do this. Then you will be not able to get off sleep. Just you will Thunder. You will have the all days the nightmares. Really, my face is the last face that you should any time make the portrait. So there was very heavy and equal competition uh, while they while the producer made the movie Ring. Do you know Thunder the movie Ring? This Japanese one. Yeah, but anyway, there was a very hard competition because till the last minute they didn't know that they should use my face or the face of this girl from movie to be a main character. Yeah, I lost, but it was just I lost by centimeters. Oh, yeah, probably no one remember the movie Ring, this Japanese one, not remake from United States. And the remakes are so bad in general. There is a great comedy from the UK that is called uh, oh my god, what is the original title? Because I know the Polish title, but I don't know the Death on the Funeral. This is the Polish title, but I'm not sure that it's the good translation. um, okay, so it's just Death at the Funeral. So this is the original title. Yeah, and the Brits just created the great comedy. And then there was a remake made by the US. And I just couldn't go through this movie. Like after 10 minutes, I had to turn it off because it was so harsh to watch. So usually it's like if someone is doing the remake, mm, it's very bad in the final result. It's usually very bad movie, yeah. because something like 2 weeks ago I thought I had blonde, long hair. So I should change the thumbnail, but I need to find motivation. Already to make all those thumbnails, it was the really bad dream for me. It was exhausting. It's because I hate so much the technology, yeah. And right now, if I will have to make it one more time, and if I had to just say to the artificial intelligence 100 times what do I want, and I don't know, but the artificial intelligence really extremely prefer to change my face proportions. And even if I say to the artificial intelligence, please don't touch my face and please don't change anything on my face, it does anyway. So after the multiple attempts of creating the thumbnail, I'm really exhausted. So once I have done it, I was really happy that it looks more or less like I would like to. And now when I remind to myself the whole work that I have done and cooperation, not successful cooperation with the AI, yeah, I need a time just to grab the energy to deal with this. Yeah, I have seen Thunder that you are very good in this. But to be honest, I don't pay attention so much. It's not the thing that is, for example, I don't think about that, to be honest. So I'm very happy that you would like to help me, but to be honest, I'm too lazy, and also I don't pay attention so much that it's okay or not. I believe mm, I believe that if someone will just join the stream and if someone does like what I'm doing, the last what they pay attention at is that I got the long hair or not. Uh, just simply people will stay if they do like what I'm saying, for example, because lately I'm very talkative, and it's probably the very bad because the stream is not anymore the chilling so much. But yeah, if they accept that I'm talkative lately, and if they accept the art on the paper, then they will stay. Doesn't matter that I got the long hair or short. But I will be honest with you, Thunder. Uh, really, it's impressive that you are able to edit. I mean, right now you are grabbing very useful experience that will help you in the life. So okay. Okay, already the paper just started to behave like it was the ocean. So I need to be a little bit faster. Thank you very much, Thunder. And hi, Angela. And thank you. Yeah, it will stop, I believe, around 15. This is usually how much likes I got. So far, this is the limit of popularity. But remember, Thunder, this is the very good lesson actually for everyone who does want to promote anything that you make. Thunder, if you will practice and if you will constantly work about what you want, yeah, with the quality and with the just constant work, you will get and you will achieve what you want. Really, believe me, this is, and probably it will never happen like in 1 or 2 days, or it will even not happen in a half year, because already, for example, this channel I got since the December or November, yeah, since November 2025 I got this channel, yeah, and I also don't think that in the next 3 or 4 months it will be anything successful on this channel. However, I know that if I will keep working for the next 2 years, for sure I will grab some kind of people that are going to be interested, even maybe not about the pure techniques that I'm using, because they are not easy to copy, especially because I work at very many layers, and simply you have to pay attention for many hours to realize what I'm doing on the paper, but just the people are going to be interested about the form of the composition, or they will just like the final result of my work and so on. But I need time, and this awareness is extremely helpful and important, that nothing is happening just instantly, and nothing is happening without any reason. So when you think about your art journey, Thunder, always keep in the mind that it's the on the first place is the love to the art, and on the first place you are doing it because you feel happy about this that you create, and the second point is that with the patience and the constant work you will achieve every goal. And very often people forget about this. And for example, they are crying that after half year they don't reach the bigger audience, or they are disappointed, and then they resign and so on. But we have to remember that especially in the social media, there is so huge competition that the algorithms cannot favorize anyone. And because of the millions of the videos that are coming every day to the server, it's very slow process to get above. Thank you, Thunder. And hi, Practice Channel. Oh, I remember you. Welcome back, and hi. And Cheesy Choco, hi, and thank you. Welcome back. I'm not. Ah, yeah, okay. This is Thunder. Thank you. Okay, so I have done the part of the background. Now I got the paper like the ocean, so it's full of waves, and I will put this to dry. And by the way, I will tell you, all of you, one very funny thing. I always work with like, okay, more than always I got like more than 3 artworks in the process. And for example, when the paper is very wet, I never use any tool like the dryer to make it dry. I just put the artwork aside and I start to work with another composition. And it's because I give a time for the pigment to be absorbed by the paper. Remember that if you use the dryer, the pigment will not go so deep into the paper, and the color will be not so permanent. So after, when you use the another layer on the paper, you got the bigger chance to blend everything that was below. Of course, if for example you want to blend the layers that are below, then it's effect that you should make. But let's say if you want leave everything to be permanent, then I would recommend to not use any kind of the dryer. And let's say now I was working here around with the background and those roots, I was totally not afraid to put the water on it, and I was not afraid to put the paint on it, because it was just dried in a normal way. Yeah, so just small advice. Korn is on your channel. Hi, hi, Kitiaya, and thank you. I just check. No, it's 13 days ago. One second. Or do I look? Huh. I got Korn, I got only one picture on your profile. Yeah, but actually, 1 second. Maybe I have done something wrong. 1 second. Okay, ciao, ciao Thunder, and have a nice day. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. On the community of the Marmay event. Oh, so it's way too hard for me to search so complicated phrases. Marmay event and looking for the artwork of the Korn is way too heavy. Korn, I will with pleasure take a look at your Marmay, but if you can just post this on your channel or at my community, then with pleasure I will take a look. Ah, oh my god, it is on my community. Oh my god, hey, it's extremely shit. And 1 second, because you said that is male, yeah? It's male that looks slightly like the female face, but the muscles got from the from the guy. And you are too lazy to finish it, yeah. But already it looks very, very, very good. Especially because I cannot zoom in. I'm too stupid. But but I love the hair. This drops on the top, and I believe if you how you call it? Okay, if you put some details on the decolt of the marmay, then it should look outstanding. Because right now on the shoulder, for example, is slightly blended shoulder with the dress, yeah. So it would be nice if it looked like the material is there. Yeah, but I like it very much. Yeah, later I will make some comment, but at the moment I'm about to take a 3-4 minutes break. Yeah, I was testing a lot of brands, but unfortunately it's like the preferences, and I'm using Schmicke. However, it's not that those watercolors are the best or anything like that. I simply got the experience that allows me to predict the behavior of the paint on the paper. And for example, when I tried some other brands, they yeah, Korn. I got also the same feeling about the digital artworks. I mean, the digital artwork looks extremely good, but it doesn't have the soul. In fact, it's not that got like this sparkle of the human being touch, and personally it disturbs me. I mean, there is a lot of people that love digital art, and there is nothing wrong about that. But in my from my personal point of view, and Angela, it's not that the Schmitzke brand is the best or is just something that we should use. For example, also when we speak about the brushes, I use the brushes that are designed for acrylic paintings, and it's because in original way my origins are from the acrylic works, and when I started to make watercolors, I was simply too mean to buy any good quality watercolor brushes. So I use the brushes that are synthetic or semi-synthetic, or got the natural hair, but for example, they are not so soft and they are not so water absorbing like they should be. And when I tried to make the professional brush, it didn't work, and it didn't work because I used to work with those acrylic brushes, and right now I will not change this. Uh, and the same as with the paper. I got the brands of the paper and and I can predict what and how it will work with the paper. And also it's like that. If we speak about the quality, yes, cotton is the best. But for example, this paper of this artwork is 70% of the cotton and 30% of the cellulose. But I picked the cellulose because it gives me this opportunity to leave the borders, the sharp borders, like here on the edges, to be visible, and after I will dry the artwork, they will stay in the place. On 100% cotton paper, those borders will be blended slightly and they are not going to be so visible. And so on and so on. Everything is coming with the experience. So I'm very far away of recommend anything, because something that is working with me, it doesn't mean that it will work with you guys. So it's always like you can take under the consideration what I'm doing, but I will never say that anything is good or bad way. Okay, but I'm speaking and speaking, and I said like half hour ago that I will take a break, and still it's not like that. I will make the coffee and I will come back. Yeah, yeah. After 5 minutes and I'm back. And by the way, it's not that always I work with this paper. I also work with 100% of the cotton, and I work also with the papers like cold pressed and hot pressed. But just I use the paper that is proper to the style that I would like to present on it, and yeah, that's all. But there is no such a thing like the good paper and bad paper. Even I believe that someone with very exceptional style can work with 100 celluloses and it will look magnificent if it's done in good way. Yeah. Okay, I take a break. Okay, more or less I'm back. I thought that my cat wants me to pet her, but no. She is just waking up. Thank you, Thunder. I will check it right now. And yeah, I believe after this I will change the artwork to the one that I started recently. 1 second. I got 3 artworks and one I would like to accomplish. But yeah, today not. Maybe tomorrow. There is one artwork that is waiting already 3 weeks to be finished. And every day I don't feel like I would like to finish it. Okay, because I'm very often oh, I can Google it. Clumsy, yeah. I'm very often very clumsy with searching and so on. I will check this later because it always makes me pretty difficult to find anything. Ah, or maybe I should. No, okay. Okay, today is probably more visible what I have done last time, because the last time it was the huge issue with the contrast and it was not visible. But maybe still it's not visible. Okay. That is great, Thunder. And how old is your brother? And does your brother also is interested into the art, or in the family only you? I need to find an picture of the head just to not mess up the shadows. I need to find any picture. 1 second. With good contrast. Mm, okay. And now. Okay. So in the background, I will try to make way darker tones, yeah. But first, I would like to make shadings on the face, just just to be able to define the contrast that I would like to achieve on the face. And also I need, yeah, I will go slightly with details with this. Mm. Now it will be better or not? Mm. Okay, I don't know. The chat is frozen or the last message is 20 likes because bye. I'm going to play cricket. Okay. Sometimes it happens that the chat is frozen and I totally don't know that it was written something or not. But let's say it's quiet now. And for example, right now I'm using synthetic brushes just to be precise. So if we speak about the tools that you should not work with watercolors, but actually they work for me extremely well. I don't see. Hi, Permit Gamer, and just instantly I will ask you what kind of the games are you playing, and it's very funny, but because the games simply appear while we are speaking on the chat, lately I got this kind of willingness to try to play something, but still I'm missing a time. But to be honest, I would like to try. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Permit. And hello, Lolo. Yesterday, I believe, you have done the twist plot and you just didn't finish the story. Or it is my illusion that it happened like that. Okay, 1 second. I need to figure out how to make glossy eye and how to yeah. Okay. The issue is that I almost never put eyelashes because simply I don't like eyelashes. And right now when I look at the picture, it does have eyelashes, and it pretty much disturbs me about what I want to do. So uh, let's say I will not pay attention at this at the moment. One second. The head is yeah, so we will go like that. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, as long as it's from your head, it's nothing. But have you checked this website that I gave you? Lolo, have you checked this website? I'm one sec. Here. Okay. First. Ah, okay. To be honest, you should. Yeah. I mean, I have to also check. I will also check because I'm also interested in this. But okay, let's say. Yes or no? Okay, that's verified, Lolo. I will, yeah, I will simply check this by myself. Uh, I don't know why I just shouldn't take the reference photos, guys, to be honest, because when I try to make anything from the reference photo, then always it's very hard for me, and maybe even I will give up right now. And that should be the solution. So, Lolo, will you continue with the story, or you? Yeah, first I should ask you how are you, and how it's going, and then we can figure out that you're in the mood or not. That's funny, Lola. But 1 second. Lolo, if you drink a coffee, it means that you are adult, or it means that you are drinking coffee without permission, or it was just simply a joke that you are drinking coffee. Okay, let's yeah, probably, maybe you are right. Mm, okay, in fact, it's like doesn't matter. I mean, I don't speak to you, Lolo. It was I was speaking to myself about the nose. Sometimes, sorry guys, sometimes I do speak with myself, and I don't know why. It simply helps me with grabbing just the ideas together. When I say to myself aloud that something is, for example, good, or let's say I can try to do this, not that, or for example, it doesn't matter at the moment, then I'm more convinced about this idea. It's very funny. But my brain is not bothering next about the choice that I have in particular moment. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should. Yeah. That would be way easier. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, why not? Oh, maybe I should cut this. I believe I missed something here. Probably. One second. Hi Yoshiko-san. Good that I took a look on the screen because it seems that still I'm working out of the camera. And sorry, I was figuring out the face, so I was not looking at the chat. That's extremely good. You got so much experience, Lolo, that it's extremely good. And welcome back, Yoshiko-san. Oh, welcome, that we haven't seen. I got like feeling like for 2 years already. And how went your exams? Are you satisfied, or there is something that you are not happy about? Oh, they gave you some kind of uncomfortable questions, or it was just so, for example, during my studies, yeah, we had one professor, and at the beginning of the exam, he said we were like 180 people inside the audience room, and he said, listen, if you think that I need to let you pass this exam, and if you think that if no one will pass this exam, I will have some issues with the how you call it in English? Yeah, dziekan is in Polish. Okay, just if I will have at the university any problems because of this, you are wrong. I can just not let you go forward at all. And at the end of the exam, 8 people passed, and all of us had to make the second term. That was hilarious. Just from 180 people, he gave 8 grades positive, and just before the exam, he already said to us that if we think that he got any kind of the minimum of the percentage that should pass the exam, we are wrong. He can just put all of us the better grade. That was extremely funny. I mean, funny exam. I mean, no, when we were in the audience room, it was not funny at all for us. But now, when I think about this, it was crazy. Yeah, sometimes it happens. And another story, one more. My colleague, my roommate, was studying the hardest section at the university. It was the physics, yeah. And at the one of the exams, just 3 people passed. So yeah, just my university was funny at some point. And one question, when you speak with them, does you speak Russian or English? Because the issue can be just language, and maybe they made it in purpose, just yeah. Oh. Oh, so you speak fluently Russian, yeah? But it's very strange. At the university, they should speak English because it's simply, yeah, the language of everything. No, it's not about that. Usually, the universities open the section, the international one, and just because English is the language of just science in this kind of way. You got students from Brazil, from let's say Mexico, Taiwan, India, and so on, and the common language is just the one because the university is creating these classes, yeah, that are simply in English, and usually it's like that, for example, in Poland, and but this is funny thing. We had no, we had students from the China, yeah, at our university, and they had all classes in English. So if you speak about to be ashamed, the people from the university should be ashamed that they don't speak the English. This is my point of view. It's very good that you speak Russian, yeah, because it just helps you in daily life a lot. But it doesn't make difference for me about the people that are working there. let's say now I got this. I don't know, it's very funny point, but every time when I try to make anything from the reference photo, it doesn't work for me. And what is wrong with me? Yeah, this is what I thought. Yeah. Unfortunately, it happens, yeah. But this kind of the behavior is very strange for me. And for example, in my life, I also experienced similar things. And yeah, it shouldn't be like that. But for example, some of my professors at my university, they have done it just like you say. In the purpose, they have done the issues or problems. They caused the issues or problems to the international students because they were like, and here we will keep this in this science. They were like patriots of the Poland, yeah, and they didn't wish anyone else abroad to come and to take the knowledge of the university or something like that, and it was just ridiculous to watch aside. But also at our university and in general at the universities there is just like no fairness, if we can say so. Yeah, because a lot of families after the Second World War or during the Soviet times moved to the Russia, and the presence of the Polish people in the Russia is pretty big, and they live for the generations there. And even some villages in Russia are almost pure Polish, and the common language in those villages are Polish language. So I didn't check the statistics about the Polish people in Russia, but it's a pretty big amount. Okay, I go for 2 minutes, like a break, and I'm back. Oh, that's and I just recalled the story. Uh, okay, I will tell the story. Actually, there is about this Chinese couple that was studying with us. They should attend to the classes that are fully in English done, but one mathematician refused to speak English, and he was explaining the math in Polish language, yeah. And my colleagues, yeah, made in dormitory the translate the sessions to translate them just what was in the class, because they simply didn't totally know what is going on. So yeah. Oh my god, you tried Bigos. That is unbelievable. And that's how the story finished. Did you pass the exam, or how it went? Oh my god, congratulations. Then is very good score. Welcome back, Lolo. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, Bigos is made with pork. No, sometimes with beef, but usually we make with pork. Oh, and how did it taste? The pork got pretty. Yeah, if according to the references that I have heard from the people that eat first time, it tastes pretty bad. So here I will put this. Oh, so I'm very happy that you enjoy that. But to be honest, the pork meat is not healthy one because of the fat. And in the culture, European culture, we use the pork because it grows extremely fast. So you don't need to feed the pork a long time just to how you say it, you know what I mean, just to kill it. And pork can eat everything, simply everything. So in the past the families just gave the porks everything that was not eatable at home, and it was uh, like the organic trash bucket. So this is the second reason why the porks were very popular. I mean, why they are popular in the Europe. Uh, yeah. So Yushiko-san, thank you for stepping by. Thank you for being here. I'm every day. So just I cannot never shadow the streams because sometimes it happens that, for example, my head is empty and I totally don't feel like I was able to create anything. But most of the time, even if my head is empty, I make something like doodle session just to practice. So sometimes I miss the stream, but usually I'm every day. And thank you for asking, because actually it means that you like it. And Lolo, thanks for stepping by as well. So have a nice day, guys. Oh, thank you, Das. Actually, uh, I totally didn't pay attention what I'm buying. It was with discount and it was cheap product, so I took it without looking for anything that will look good or not. For me, in such a situations, the biggest factor that I will buy something or not is simply the price. And if the discount is very big and if the product is cheap, then I'm willing to buy. But it's with everything, yeah. I never buy anything with the regular price. Yeah, okay, sometimes I buy something with the regular price, but usually usually not. By the way, how is your painting? Does Do you make any progress, or at the moment the studies just take all the free time? Okay, I believe everyone went to sleep. It's also very good.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
probably I will just Okay guys, I believe I will finish right now. Actually, it's because I need to think what I want here. So just before, I wished to go with these blendings here and to make a temple somewhere here. But I'm not sure at the moment that do I want it. And yeah, I will just figure out it maybe tomorrow or maybe I don't know when. Just I will keep continuing with this when I will have pure idea what I want to see here. Especially here, I got the issue. Because also, what do I think from here from the eyes, it can go with the org colors to the background. But then what I am going to do with here this part. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the best what I can do. Just to not force myself to push anything that will not work out. So thank you for stepping by, thank you for being with me, and it's hard to say what I'm going to do tomorrow, but for sure probably I will work with this artwork that I have done, the neck. And here I will simply I don't know, I will figure out it in a short period of time. However, I got another artworks that I have to do, but I don't know why I got like the crisis now with this form. Oh, but probably it will be the best if I put here the bluish temple. It should just defend itself, because if I will not put the temple, then what? And even here I would be able to put the waterfall, and if I put here the waterfall, yeah, it's probably the good idea. However, it can be a cheap idea, just cheap art. However, yeah, what can I do if I don't see other solutions? And because I wanted to be from the flower period, so maybe here I will put some Japanese flowers and I will call it a day. So yeah, anyway, I will figure out it. So thanks for stepping by, thanks for being with me, and we will see each other soon, probably, yeah, just tomorrow. So have a nice day, and ciao.